So let's go into a few of these and actually take a look at them. Project IRL, or Codename IRL, is really about launch parties and community events that are in person. Some of you in this community were lucky enough to join us for our first, where we revealed the world of Fates. And you can see, you know, we produced posters, we booked a venue, like these things, this really happened, and we were really, really excited to bring it to the community. But importantly as well, we're excited to continue bringing this to the community. You know, expect to see us doing interesting things at, you know, other events, you know, big NFT gatherings. Like, we always want to have a presence at these events because it's important for us too. So that's Codename IRL. We're always looking at making sure that we are bringing people together. It's part of our community spirit. It's part of the way, you know, that we want people to gather and talk about Fates and be part of Fates. It's also having the opportunity to meet in real life and bond in person. Okay, so I know a few of you guys have mentioned this already, but Codename Div is all around deepening fan connection to their divisions. You guys did our personality test. Thank you so much for everyone for taking it and really representing them. You know, we are so excited to continue bringing, you know, lore, to continue bringing the divisions to everyone. We want to continue to create ways for people to advocate their divisions. This is already in flight. We are already working on ways to do this. And if you don't believe us, here's a quick shot I took today of some stuff that we're doing. Again, you know, looking at our background, I came from a branding background. I know packaging. I know how to get these things done. Yeah, expect merch in the near future. We're really excited to bring this to everyone. It's going to be a really, really cool project, and we really hope that people will start to rep their divisions in the real world as well. Codename WT. Now, this is all around, you've played the transceiver, you've, you know, played these experiences. This exists as part of this ecosystem of web-based, you know, puzzles that will bring the community together to unlock secrets within the Fates universe. You've played the Reptoy, the transceiver. You know, it was such a great moment to see everyone interacting with that. But what we didn't tell you is actually that this isn't just a standalone thing that we're doing. It's part of an entire initiative to continue to deliver products and puzzles to this community. We really see it as a really fun way of exploring the Fates lore. Like I said, we've got a pipeline in place for this. We have, you know, this is all in active development. The second web toy, or the second community puzzle, will be coming, you know, sometime early next year, Q1, Q2. So we're really excited to continue moving this product forward, continue to bring new puzzles to this space, and just continue to deliver in a way that makes the community come together and just, you know, try and find things. And we promise these puzzles are going to get harder and harder and harder. And what we're going to do is make you work harder and harder and work more and more together to solve them. So we're really excited to keep doing that. Codename EXO. I've redacted this. But this will be a really fun part that we've been working on that will be revealed very, very soon. I don't want to reveal too much about it now, but this is, you know, part of the kind of Mint experience. We really want to, you know, completely foundationalize ourselves around lore. You know, lore is at the heart of everything we do. We said that. We've said to ourselves from day one, if we're going to do a mint, if we're going to do all these things, we need to make sure that they make sense within our universe and they feel as much part of the universe as any other part of the story that we would do. So Codename EXO, expect more soon. I'm not going to talk too much about it now, but it's a really exciting project, and I hope you're all going to enjoy it. Project SF. We've all watched Love, Death, Robots. I see a lot of other products in this space talking about creating short films, but what's really important is actually getting moving on it. Short films are not easy to produce. They're not inexpensive to produce. And when we started talking about short films, you know, myself, Mark, Matt, the founders, we got together and we said, we just need to start moving with this. You know, this is a really important way of bringing the storytelling of Fates and all of those, you know, other stories together that weave this web of this world we're making. Codename SF is a short film product. It's a short film vertical that we're going to continue working on. It's already in production. In fact, it's so far along in production that it's coming between the end of this year or the beginning of next year. But I'm kind of thinking that it's more towards the end of this year. Again, if it needs a little bit of extra polish, we'll give it that. But this is already in production. I sit down with the team every Tuesday and we go through this short film. The directors behind this short film are exceptional. In fact, one of the directors is one of my sort of like my heroes. And when I found out I was going to be working with him, I was literally squealing. So I was like, yes, okay, this is exactly the quality level that we wanted to bring. I'm so excited for the short films product. I think it's going to be really, really cool. I don't want to oversell it. Short films are expensive to produce. They're difficult. You need to do lots and lots of work beforehand. You have to do previs. All of these things come together. They're very difficult to do. So don't expect over the world. Our first short film is going to be under 4 minutes, but it's going to be really exceptional. And I think it's going to really blow your minds in terms of its storytelling, in terms of its narrative, and in terms of its visual design. And it's called Baron. So here's the title cards. Coming 2022, 2023. Want to be realistic. It's coming late 2022. But yes, it is coming. So the next project I'm going to talk about is kind of a big one. What you're seeing on the right-hand side of the screen here is, as you can see, it's a prototype. We are physically playing with this game. And this is Project AS2. AS2 is going to be a mobile game where your character is going to be a protagonist in our world. It's going to be narrative-centric. And we're really excited to kind of bring this to all of you, because this game has had a lot of time and polish put into it. And I think what's really important is to demonstrate it working. Like here on the side, you can see these aren't final graphics. There's nothing here to really see that's going to be final. We've all seen those GTA 5 leaks. I'm not going to go into those, but what I can promise is that this is in active development. We're really excited for this to come mid next year. It's going to be really, really cool. And it's going to be one of the first major games that we're going to release in this space.
And Fox, I'll just jump in there just at this point, just to clear up some things that make us very, very different to most other projects out there. Is we don't do a mint to get funding to fund things and say this is what's coming. The reason why when Fox shows you the short film and it's being funded, and every week Fox meets on the Tuesday, the reason why this game is already 12 months into its dev is because we are a funded company. So we spoke last time about our investment in this company. We've had $8 million to date, and so that's why things are very well developed, and we didn't want to launch the community until we were confident that a lot of these projects are in flight, so that you can actually see them in the very near future rather than promising in 2 years time or so. So yeah, as Fox keeps going on, just bear that in mind. We're sometimes projects show things and say, oh, this is what we would like to build once we've done mint and we've got the funding. We're different. We're an 18-person team, and we've been working on this all for a long time. But anyway, back over to you, Fox.
Yeah, that's a very, very good point. And really appreciate pointing that out. It's very true. Music or Project MU. I'm sure you're realizing by now that I'm very lazy with my code names. We really want to bring music to the Fates universe. Being part of a community and being part of a culture means being connected to that community and that escapism, or as much as you can. I'm sure I'm not the only one who gets the train in the morning or moves or goes to see my family, and I stick on a Spotify playlist, and I often put on something from my games. This is really important to us. Music is going to be really cool, and we're really excited to say that this project's being greenlit. Good thing with music is it's fairly short turnaround. It's not like short films where it takes months and months of previs. We're really talking about bringing this to you guys very, very soon, and I think it's going to be a really important vertical. I actually think it's going to be one of the kind of up and comers, because I think it's one of those things that it's part of your life music, and I think that showing Fates in that way and through those channels is going to be a really exceptional part of what we offer. And lastly, Project Nov, or which is going to be short novellas in the Fates universe. I want to spend a little bit of time on this because I think it's really important to recognize that, like, you know, because we've been an established company for so long, we've made so many amazing connections with so many amazing people. And one of those people is Kelly. Kelly's our writer. She's exceptional at capturing the human condition and talking through a lens, or writing through a lens in which you really make these characters believable and interesting, and, you know, really creates very deep character arcs and great lore. This is not just, you know, a book project we're going to push out. This is a book project we're going to put an immense amount of care into, and we are going to produce, you know, we're calling them novellas, short stories, however you want to phrase that. It's going to be a really, really cool part of our universe, and I think it's really going to expand on a lot of that kind of lore that we've started to talk about. I don't know if you want to add anything, Mark, but I'm just really excited about this as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is across all these verticals, we're trying to, you know, really pull you into this world wherever you are. You know, like the music thing, I love about that is you can wander around the real world and you can just be immersed in that, just like you are on film scores. With these novellas are around, you know, 100 pages, you know, even shorter, and we plan to, you know, have a trilogy of these next year. And one day, you know, imagine, you know, there are 9 of them out there, and they're just going to be a wonderful representation of Fates that you can just, you know, on a Sunday just chill, read, and, you know, not have to be in the game or kind of thinking about that side. So I'm just really excited about these because it's just that real feeling of just immersing yourself really into the Fate story, and yeah, can't be excited enough about these actually in a Fat Fox.
That's it. And that brings me to the end, but also what comes after. You know, I don't want to understate how massive our plans are for the future, you know, and we've communicated these plans internally. We've got roadmaps, we've got game design documents, we've got so much content that's about the future of this company and about the future of Fates. But like I said before, I think it's really important to reiterate that everything you've seen today, everything we've presented is in production. You know, we really want to be seen as a brand that's really delivering in this space by not overpromising, you know, but my final words on this are that, you know, this world is just beginning. I'm really excited for the community to be contributing to the lore and be part of this universe. And everything we've shown today is really just the start. You know, we're only looking ahead a year, and I'm already seeing so many amazing projects that I'm really excited about. So yeah, thanks everyone, and I'm going to stop presenting now.